Alrighty, so that's all of it. I know, that's a whole hell of a lot of shit. There's like a whole bed full. Definitely more stuff than, these ultralight backpackers take, and I've got a lot of unnecessary things like the cup, all those carabiners, but I do use the carabiners a whole lot. So, yeah, again, this is probably overkill, but my buddy Tony gave me this knife because mine was stolen from when I was in the military. And I love these fucking Gerbers. I need to quit cussing so much. um, yeah, and that thing's come in handy in my life several times before. So, moving on, we got the umbrella. Nothing special, just a $15 Walmart umbrella that collapses pretty small. I hang it off the side of the pack there. I'll get to the pack in a minute. I got a couple of these Ozark Trail walking sticks. I've never used walking sticks ever, not once before in my entire life, so I didn't know if these things were going to be a burden or come in handy at some point. This is one of the things I'm talking about. I might just drop off because I've already lost the plastic tip to this. I believe maybe at a bus stop or something, and this thing is causing me a whole lot of grief. It's already poked a couple of holes in my rain poncho over there and put a slice in the cover of my tent. I don't think it cut all the way through to the tent, but yeah, so that thing's already causing problems. But man, I just don't know. Some people swear by these, and I'm a little weirded out to get rid of them and then come to like maybe some crazy mountainous region that they would come in stupid handy for or have to walk down stuff. But so moving on this way. We got my little electronics bag here. I didn't buy any of the fancy waterproofing stuff. I just went with airtight Ziploc bags, but I got a 3000 mAh solar charger, which doesn't really, I mean, it says it's charging, but days and days and days I guess it takes, because I don't notice anything by letting it sit in the sun all day long. This is a 20,000 mAh battery charger from Walmart. And the thing I like about these people was they were real about their stuff. So it's a 20,000, but it's only actually like a 13,000. And it says that on the back. I didn't pay attention to it, but I very much believe that this one is not 3,000 either. I bought a phone with a 5,000 mAh battery on it, thinking that this thing would give me about 6 charges, and it only gives me about 2.5. And this thing only gives me about 2.5, and that's got supposed to have 10,000 more mAh to it. So I don't know. I don't think they're what they say they are. So be wary of these things when you buy them. Got a couple of, let's see, charging cords for my phone, and for this, they're both USB-C. I like that. This one's got the little mini micro USB, so I got a small one which doesn't reach to anything except for like this charger, and a longer one so I can plug it into the wall. I've got a couple of things that require AA and AAA batteries just because I cheaped out and didn't get the rechargeable stuff and the expensive things. I was on a budget, so I went with the cheapest of everything I could find that was about right for what I needed it to do. I got charger, which I wish was a lot smaller. Got these batteries. These two would be for my GPS unit, my backup GPS unit, and the AAAs would go to my headlamp, which is here. Got, let's see, earbuds, and well, these are the main earbuds, but these are the backup ones. I thought I ruined these because they got wet in my little rain trekking excursion and stopped working, so I had to switch to these already. But they dried out, so I tested them a little while ago and they were working. So I guess this would be like my everything bag and my repair kit. I've got a belt, just a nylon polyester belt, whatever that's made out of. A couple of replacement buckles, some string. I went with Mike's little repair kit idea, just wrapping duct tape around a pencil, but I threw a couple of rubber bands on there because I got them using my clothes tight. Makes it easier to pack. Journal and pen and pencil. Just a little notepad that I planned on writing things down with before I put them into the journal, but again, that might be a thing that I send back home because I don't know if I'm going to use that with it. It seems like a nice fantasy, you know, but with technology and social networks and media, like, you don't really need a written journal anymore, even though they're cool to have. I might still, I don't know. It'd be nice to get rid of some weight, and that's something I'm not using at the moment. Um, so, yep, headlamp. Again, little $14 headlamp. I think I got this from Academy Sports. It's supposed to be waterproof, rainproof, stormproof, all that, but let me tell you something about all this waterproof crap that I got. No, like none of, I think that pad's waterproof, but that's just because it's some weird foam. And that trash bag, it's a contractor bag. I'll get to that, but if it wasn't for that bag and wrapping everything in Ziploc bags, everything would have been ruined yesterday because that pack was supposed to be waterproof, and it is very much not. And then I'm thinking maybe it came with the rain cover, and that's why they were claiming it was waterproof, but the rain cover didn't even cover the entire pack when the pack was full, let alone when I had the foam mat and the tent and everything hanging off of it. So I bought this little red emergency poncho to act as a rain cover for it, but I'll get there still. Yeah, my backup GPS. I haven't had to use that yet, but I downloaded the entire trail into this. So if something ever goes on with my phone or it dies or something, I guess I could pop that thing on and still find out where I am to get to someplace to charge. Or I got my little, again, another cheap Walmart compass. I can't figure out how to open this thing. That's probably not even going the right way. Alright, there it goes. Trying to do this one-handed, it's just not working. But yeah, a little $8 compass from, I think I got this at Walmart. It's got the compass and it's got a thermometer, which I figured might come in handy on those nights when it's getting down into the freezing zone. Because I'm not super equipped for all that. I mean, I might be. I don't know. I'll let you guys let me know if you think I'm underprepared for winter, because I probably am. But yeah, carabiners, paracord, just because, I mean, you can't take the military out of some people. Honestly, I hate paracord. It's really hard to work with, but it does come in handy as shit. A necessary coffee cup, just because I didn't want to have my coffee that I make in the mornings like taste like ramen noodles and tuna, which I almost did, but again, unnecessary weight. The straw hat with my sunglasses in the case, and then we'll be coming back this way. So this is pretty much my reserve clothing here. I've got Carhartt heavy duty thermals, tops and bottoms, a balaclava that's supposed to be waterproof on the camo side. It doesn't feel waterproof though. A rash guard top, just because I thought it would be nice to have an extra shirt and something that was thin and whisked away moisture. Medium weight thermal bottoms, and as you can tell, I'm wearing the top now because I don't feel good. My Reaper shirt. My girlfriend made that for me. There's my ID. Don't pay no attention to that. Probably whatever. Let's see. Deodorant. Wasn't gonna bring that, but I'm glad I did today because shoot, 3-4 days out walking, and you stink. You stink really bad. I did anyway. So just dental floss with a needle. My girlfriend packed that for me too. So I got some shampoo, some soap, regular basic hygiene stuff. Back tracing ointment. Got my water purification tabs in there, both sets. Toothbrush, toothpaste, little comb just in case. My blister repair kit. And you can see I've already been dipping into that. Some Q-tips. I got ibuprofen and Tylenol. Just because I think Tylenol helps with headaches better, but ibuprofen helps with like toothaches and body pains better. Call me crazy. I think that's just about it in there. So in this bag here, I have my little drink mixes. 2 different types of coffee, and I got some electrolyte mixes, like 3 different flavors of them. My food bag, which again, I'm probably down to about 3 days worth of food, but I've got 3 packs of ramen noodles, like 7 or 8 packs of tuna here. My granola bar bag, which is starting to get a little bit empty. Might have to stop at someplace and refill those later. Then up here is my jacket. Most people that I've seen do things like this, they go with one of those puffy jackets, and that's got that material stuff on the inside, but it's a snowboarder skiing jacket. It's supposed to be waterproof, snowproof, bloody blue. It's probably none of those things, but I think it's got the down in it, so it should be warm at least, as long as I can keep it dry. Then my little camp system here. Now, this is where I think I could lose some weight. I keep calling it my camp system with my cook system. Just a little boil pot, nothing special about that. Got it from Walmart for, I don't even know much, nothing, next to nothing. Came with a top, I like that. A little torch lighter I bought from the gas station. It has a little space dude on it, and I think he's being attacked by Cthulhu or something. I'm not sure what's going on with the octopus, but so I went with the Coleman grill, little pocket grill here, just because I couldn't find the pocket rocket, and the jet boil was stupid expensive, but same concept, slightly different. Takes up a little bit more space, but also gives you a little bit more stable platform to set the cup and stuff on, so, and it still fits inside the cup. I'm not sure what the ounces and such are on it. Like I know the pocket rocket and stuff is probably nowhere near as heavy. And everybody else I've seen, they just do away with this system at some point. Like I like Mike and his YouTube channel. He went through his gear list, which I got to give him credit for the contractor bag inside the pack. That was a good tip, Mike. It saved everything inside my bag from getting soaked in the flash flood that came from the sky as I was trying to pack my camp up. So I've got 2 cans of propane, only because they're only supposed to last like an hour on high with the rocket. I didn't know how much fuel that was or how long. I'm not using that a whole lot, like twice a day for 2 or 3 minutes, so, and sometimes not even at all. Like the last 2 days I haven't made coffee with it like I'd originally intended to. And I made ramen noodles the first night just because I was in a tent and starving to death. But so I guess I'm going to plan on using 1 can up, and then when it's gone, that'll give me a good gauge on about how long I got before I have to replace this can. And I might just carry the 1 can with this, and then depending down the road, I might end up doing away with that whole system altogether just because everybody else does. And I just don't know really what to eat. I'm on a super big budget here, you know, like I've got almost zero money, so I'm ramen noodle and tunaing it. I didn't even plan on staying in hotels and stuff, but this is kind of an emergency situation, and my mother pitched in and helped get the room just so I didn't have to lay out in the cold puking all night. And I love you, Mom. Thank you so much for that. Of course, I did start to feel better, like I'm not puking or anything anymore. So, yeah, I went with a super lightweight wallet. It's just got my ID, debit card, insurance card, a little place to keep cash, but I don't really keep any money on me. I probably ought to stash 20 bucks in there or something just to have in case of emergency. Dude wipes, I'm sure there's a lot thinner packs and stuff, but I didn't want to have to be stopping and paying convenience store prices for a small pack of 10 wipes, and they only last a day. So I bought a huge pack of those, and I guess I'm going to have my girlfriend Cheyenne maybe send them to me in the mail, but I don't know how that works. I think I can have her send it to a post office labeled to hold it for me, you know, but I don't know how they do that. Back to my ID. Damn it. Oh well, I really don't care. Let's see. Sleeping bag, again, cheap sleeping bag from Walmart. I think it's a 30-degree sleeping bag, so not the best, but the 20-degree sleeping bags were way too big. Like, I couldn't, no way in hell I was getting it in there. Like, it's everything I can do to stuff this little sucker, and this is half the size it was when it came in the store. Like, I've really stuffed that sucker. It was like that long. Yeah, you can see the hole in my tent here. I'll have to show you guys the tent fully set up at some other point, but I'm going to put some tape over that. It's just the cover. I don't think it sliced into the inside. It doesn't focus. Like, I don't see anything down in there. Who knows, I might go to pull this tent out and the whole thing just fall apart. So that wasn't something I splurged got from Walmart. I couldn't find anything good at Walmart. It was just a one-person bivy tent. Got it from Gear Top on Amazon for, I think, 89 bucks. The foam sleep pad I see everybody use. I got, again, the super cheap Ozark Trail version of it. I know there's people out there going to crucify me for that. They're like, Ozark Trail is crap. Yeah, you're right, it's probably crap. That thing's probably going to fall apart in a week. Who knows? The smart water bottle system that I see everybody use. I just kind of went weird color coordinated for it. So these ones are going to be for dirty water if I need it. And then these ones are the clean ones. They sit on the front of my pack. I got the Sawyer Mini Squeeze just because, again, space saver, and when I went to Walmart that day, that was the only one they had. And I get impatient and tired of waiting for things, so I went ahead and grabbed that, but since then I found out that that thing's supposed to have like a super horrible flow rate, but then again, I don't know, I've never used it. I don't know, so I might be able to deal with it. It probably won't be too bad. Frogatogs, that's my rain suit, top and bottom. That stuff's, again, the cheap stuff from Walmart, and it has already not failed but ripped. And they're not made very strong. I tried sleeping in it last night and then decided against it, and as I got up to pull out my sleeping bag, I heard it like split the crotch open, split one of the armpits. When I first put it on, I was fidgeting with the pocket trying to get my phone in and out of it, and I ripped the seam of the pocket. So I don't know, I might need better, different rain gear. I might just get another contractor bag and wear that. I don't know. Emergency Ozark Trail poncho. That, again, that was just for the bag cover, because the rain cover that this one came with wouldn't cover anything. Wouldn't even cover the pack. I got one of those little microfiber quick drying towels. Again, one of those Walmart things, and it claims to be super absorbent and super quick drying, but it is not, in fact, quick drying. It is super absorbent, though. It sucks all the moisture right out of anything, but it does not dry quickly. Here's my walking shirt. Again, just Walmart Colombian fishing gear. It's got the little seam thing in the back here. Excuse me, my stomach's acting up again. Mask. I planned on throwing this thing away when I got here, but I've had to take Ubers and stuff, and they require that you wear a mask, so. There's my shoes. Again, just cheap Ozark Trail shoes from Walmart. I did have a pair of Columbia shoes that I got from like a Payless shoes or something, but they claimed to be waterproof, and again, they were not in fact waterproof. I went walking through the damp grass, not even in the rain, one day, and my feet soaked all the way through. So I went ahead and got new shoes. I tried to break them in as much as I could before I left, but as you can see by my Crocs of shame, I probably should have walked around a little bit further in them. Yeah, so I brought the Crocs of shame because I knew my feet were going to be bitches and blister up real bad. And I was like, well, you're going in the pink Crocs until you quit being a bitch. So that's why that is. Underwear, just basic Walmart underwear. These pants were from Tractor Supply. They're that corridor, moisture wicking, water repellent. A big heavy leather belt that I probably could have, downsized, and I might even use my cord over there as a belt. Then I got my socks drying in the microwave here. Yeah, I washed them when I took a shower, and they've been drying just because, shoo-wee, being in those shoes for 3.5 to 4 hours and walking 10, 12 miles, they don't smell pleasant afterwards. But anyway, that comes back to the pack. It's just again, a cheap pack I found on Amazon. Lowoco, maybe, I think is the brand. That's the logo. It's like a little mountain like every one of them. It's a 50-liter pack, 45 plus, I think it means 5 liters in the top or the bottom here, one of the two. You can't fit nothing in this bottom pack though. You've got to stuff this first and then cram everything down in the top to get that to push out, because once everything's crammed down in there, you're not getting the zipper closed if you can even push anything into that pocket. So that's how I've finagled that. But yeah, all of that stuff gets folded up and then put in here. And the way I've been loading it, I was going to show you, I might show the whole thing all put together when I'm done, but I start with the jacket just because, I start with the rain gear because you can't put those in at the very end. And they go right here in the front, this front pocket, just because I want it to be accessible quickly in case it starts to downpour. And even still, they weren't accessible quickly enough. I had the umbrella, but I'm not an expert with umbrellas, and I couldn't see me trying to hold an umbrella and stuff everything inside this pack and try to put on rain gear. And I got soaked and literally just put rain gear on over top of soaked clothes. But I didn't keep getting soaked, so I guess maybe that's why I'm not feeling so hot. So yeah, I stuffed the snowboarding jacket down at the very bottom after I put my rain gear in, and then all my clothes bag, that all gets put in this little, so what's going on here is I seal it and then compress it, and this thing is like a vacuum seal. It pushes all the air out but doesn't let it come back in. Then you screw the cap on tight, and that makes it compress down real nice like a vacuum seal bag. So I get that pretty teeny tiny next to that. And then next I put in the cook system, and that'll go on top of like the clothes or the jacket. Next to the cook system, in that layer, I put my dude wipes and my personal hygiene items. The food, both of those go in the very tip top here, just so I can access them like this pocket. So I just have to pop the clips and open here and unzip this pack, and there's my food and my drink mixes. And then I stuffed a sleeping bag in there, and that thing's especially hard because the pack's not quite wide enough, so that takes a lot of finagling, and the contractor bag slips and slides. It doesn't make anything easy. Usually wearing the Reaper shirt. The water filtration also goes in with the food. Like in that pocket there, the next one up, that's where I keep my balaclava as well, just to make it accessible, so I don't got to pull the whole thing apart to put on a head or a hat or something if I get cold. And then I've got the 2 side pockets here for water. I put a water bottle here and a water bottle here. And then over on this side of the pack, I've just tied some paracord to a carabiner and with a slip knot. I pull the slip knot tight around the bottleneck and then just unclip it. Pull it off of there, and then so I've modified this bag a little bit. These straps here are what I've been using to hold the water bottle secure so it doesn't dangle and fly everywhere being held on that string. And they came from the top of the bag here, right where these ones are, but fully extended that wasn't big enough to fit my sleeping pad in, and I wanted it up high on my back just because it's supposed to make it not as heavy, or doesn't seem as heavy. But so I went to Walmart and got some of these belt straps and just made my own little cinch strap, and so I put the tent across in here so it'll go in sideways, and they put the sleep pad across the top of that, wrap this around both, and then cinch them tight. That's been holding that on pretty well. And my bag fell out. That's pretty much everything. A little cinch sack for my towel. I think I've already mentioned that. My straw hat. Well, alright guys, that's everything. I might pop back in a minute after I get it all packed together and show you what it looks like put together. It's a beast. Yeah, alrighty. And there it is, all packed up. Got all my stuff, my water bottles, my towel, my walking poles, extra water, sleeping bag, Crocs, solar charger, more water, tent's down underneath the pad. Yeah, so I'm about to load up and head out. Maryland today. Yeah, see you guys.